I hate exercising as much as you do. So I'm going to tell you how I was able to lose 24 pounds without doing a single exercise. Not a push-up, not a sit-up, not a run, nothing. 24 pounds in 7 days without a single exercise. Bear with me. Okay, so to keep this short and concise, I am doing alternate day fasting. That just means one day I eat, the next day I don't. One day I eat, the next day I don't. I don't stick to a solid or a normal 24 hours because I wake up at like 10 o'clock in the morning and then I'll go to sleep at like 2 a.m. Yes, buddy. So
don't forget to say never gold and go never gold.
Yes, sir. So with the alternate day fasting, I do not stick to a normal 24 hours. My sleep schedule is a little all over the place when it comes to my time. So I will eat a meal at 1:30 in the morning just because that's my last meal for the following day. So when I originally started this, it only took me 3 or 4 days to lose about 20 pounds. It was very simple, all right? And the way I looked at it was I'm very gluttonous. So that means I love to just eat food, which means that I'll overeat just because the food looks delicious, right? Like I'm looking at food and I want to eat it and I need to devour it. That's it. I'll eat beyond my needs for food. Now, when I was in college, which was about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I was an athlete. I played rugby and I played tennis. So the amount of food I was consuming was being burned through athletic experiences. But as an adult with 3 kids now, I don't play sports. I don't like going to the gym. I don't like exercising. For me, as soon as I start, I'm wondering, why am I doing this? Can I just stop now? Right? So that's just me. You may be the same way. You just start running and you're like, why am I running? If you take me outside and say, go run, I'm going to go like 10 steps and say, why am I doing this? And want to just go straight home. But I can do anything. If you want to do it together, we can do anything. It was really important for me to realize that was the case, right? So I ate every single day, but I ate like I was still being athletic, and I was not. So the issue was my body was consuming a lot more calories than I was ever burning. And I wasn't going to stop eating, and I didn't want to start exercising. So I was starting to gain weight. I was pushing like 200 pounds, and I'm not a 200-pound guy. I'm naturally like 170, 175. So with the alternate day fasting, and if you all may remember, I did a fasting video like 2 years ago where I didn't eat for 7 days, and I went from around 200 to about 155. But as soon as I started eating again, I went back to 200 quickly because I was consuming the same amount of food that I was, but still not exercising. So with the alternate day fasting, this is fantastic because I spend one day eating as much food as I want, as often as I want, until I can't eat anymore. And then the following day, I just don't eat. This gives my body at least 24 hours to digest and burn all the calories that I consumed the day before. And I noticed a drastic difference in my weight. I dropped down from wearing a large shirt to I can fit a small shirt and it looks great on me. And that took 0 exercise. I didn't do anything special. No workouts, no push-ups, no jumping, no nothing. Now, I still ran around with the kids and played in the front yard, but nothing that would have explained this loss of 20 plus pounds that quickly. Now, a lot of folks have said that doesn't seem safe. It doesn't seem like that's a good idea. I hear it, I understand it, and they may be right. But I can tell you right now, dropping those pounds, and now I'm sitting at a solid like 170 to 175 range, feels good. I feel lighter, I feel faster, I actually feel stronger. I could have actually lost some muscle mass, which to me is perfectly fine because I wasn't using the muscle anyway for anything strenuous. I'm not a bodybuilder, I'm not an athlete, so me losing a couple pounds of muscle doesn't change my day-to-day activity of picking up children. But I didn't want to take too much of your time. I just wanted to explain to you how I've implemented alternate day fasting into my life. This is a life thing now. Now, I will say every once in a while I do cheat. I do cheat every once in a while where I'll say, you know what? I'm gonna double up. I ate yesterday's meat today, and I'll double up my eating, right? Just because I'm feeling a little hungry. And honestly, it's not even hunger. It's just I'm just being fat. I'm just being gluttonous. I just want to eat the food. Like I may come in on a night when it was a non-eating day, and it's like 2 a.m. and I look in the fridge, and there's some pie right there. I'm like, I'm gonna just take a couple bites of pie and go to sleep. But then I know the next day I'm gonna have my regular eating day. So I'm kind of like, it's whatever. So I do have a cheat day every once in a while. Well, I'll double up. And if it's something where I'm going to a special event or I'm going to my mother-in-law's house or anybody's house and they're like, do you want something to eat? And they've made food just for me, I'm going to eat the food. I'm not going to tell them no. I'll just adjust my schedule. So if let's say it's a Monday is an eating day, right? And then Tuesday is supposed to be a non-eating day, but Tuesday I get invited to something special and they're like, oh, I got some food for you. I'm gonna just eat the food. And then now Wednesday becomes my non-eating day, and then I just cycle through. It's not like it needs to be hard kept for me because I have already burned the pounds that I wanted. Now it's just a maintenance stage. So when you do this, because I know you're going to try it, don't feel obligated to say, well, I have to stick to this or it's not going to work. Just make sure you have the willpower to say, okay, if I'm going to double up today, then tomorrow I'm not going to eat. Right? Because you don't want to get into a slippery slope of continually making excuses and getting back all the body fat you just lost. So with that being said, do me a solid favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and if you can, please go home and tell your mother you love her. Check out the video over here so you can see the fasting from the 7 days, and also keep an eye out for the video I'm doing now where I'm doing 30 days of just Viking exercise, which is just rowing my little boat gently down the stream. I'll catch you all later. These kids need my attention. See ya.